Hello, hello. Welcome. Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderful tonight.
Hello. Turn it down, turn it down. Right, that was my bed.
Just getting the evening started here. All right.
Hey, Cheryl, Jacob, Rhonda, Shelly. Rhonda, a little bit better. A little bit. Sue, hello, hello. Mickey, hello. Brandon, Stephanie.
Hey, Eric, how are you? Bonnie.
Bonnie, Bree, Eliza.
Thank y'all so much for hopping on here.
Go ahead and pop me in the cough drop.
Back to back lives. Yeah. Hey, Trish, how are you? Honda. Hello from
Selkirk, Manitoba, Canada.
Canada.
Mary said I just left one YouTuber to be here. And something else. Julie says hello from Nashville, Tennessee. What'd you cook for dinner tonight, Brandon? We had shepherd's pie, but then I made Leighton. He shared a TikTok with me, which was Hawaiian rolls. You poke a hole in it and put pizza sauce all over them, and then just put your cheese and pepperoni. So pretty much pizza is what Leighton had, and then Brandon had some of it. They said it was awesome. Pixie said you cooked Factor.
Yeah.
We can do that later. Had an amazing rainstorm today. Thunder and lightning too. I had to put Oscar's thunder shirt on him. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain. I think Thursday and Friday, and then like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or something like that. We're about to get a lot of rain.
We need it. We need it. Yep.
Stephanie sound a little better tonight. Hello from Sir Tronell, Alabama. Love to watch your videos from Lily. Jacob's watching from this iPad and watching Rangers basketball game on TV.
Awesome. Rangers play. Oh, I seen them live earlier. I forgot all about that.
Did Kayson get his deer back yet?
No, it won't be back for probably about 7, 8 months.
Hello, everybody from Satin. Stephanie, I'm praying you are feeling better. A little bit. A little bit. I still look sick, but I feel better.
Yeah, it'll be probably 6, 7 months before we get that back.
Jason says, hi, Brandon and Stephanie. I am praying for you to get better. And Brandon, I am sorry for the loss of one of the chickens today in this video.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what happened.
Howdy from Texas. Y'all two love bugs. Hello, kids. Steph, I had Shepherd's Up High also, Steph. Second live. Nice. Are your tires up yet?
Proud of Brandon for not freaking out when the chicken oh yeah, it did. It was that was
He
the
told me about
worst
it.
smell ever.
In that last message, she said, are your tires up yet? What does that mean? Do you know?
Your side by side had flat on it, so I put
Oh,
there.
probably. Trisha's feeling better, getting over the flu. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have the flu. I don't have no body aches or nothing. It's all right up in here. Brandon, would I be correct? I thought I seen a coyote in the night video you showed us today.
Yeah, there was one. Yeah.
Hey, Zane. Hey, Jesse. Tammy, howdy to you both from Central Michigan.
All right, so I'm ready to leave here. There is a curfew in Missouri at 5 p.m. Cut out $500. Yeah, we've had one of those here before.
We got a possibility of rain around Thanksgiving, but nothing yet. We're still in drought status. Yep. I don't like the drought. That's why I am like I am. All this dryness.
We got the whole deer. I guess not the whole body, but the whole actual deer, the neck and everything. Commuted with Brandon. I had a hen with the sour croup this week. She is doing better, but I've treated her 4 times. So that's the deal with this one. I know she was compact very badly. So I've got some new scissors. We're going to go cut everything around the back, but I'm almost thinking some of the compact was a cyst as well, a couple cyst. So, which I didn't show that on the video, I don't think, but I did go ahead and open it up and take a look, just so I know how to learn as we go. No, this reason why you never do business before you get ready to go live. I literally opened the email on our merch, and one of the shirts is not the filling that I like. They're offering another one, or we can go with the filling I like, but it changes the color a little bit. So now I've got thoughts going through my head. So I don't know. We'll see. And that was another deal. We, ordered a little extra, but I knew we didn't order as much as we did last time, but I think we got like 6 different shirts. So it's going to be a gamble. We're going to do it. We'll just see what happens. But that's the deal with these shirts. I don't think they're animal shirts. No. So.
Grace says, Brandon, you have to admit that buck was massive. I don't think I've seen anything that handsome in quite a while for a deer. How much did he weigh?
Honestly, I'm not for sure the final weight. We guessed a little over 200. That's not field dressed or anything. I don't know. Maybe it was on. Did they give you papers when you picked up the deer?
No, I got the receipt, but
It should be.
Maybe it's on the receipt.
Yeah. I'm not for sure. But there was a lot of deer meat. We did pick the deer meat and stuff up. The actual taxidermy gentleman picked the deer up there for us. So I just went that route. And then, our videos are behind. So once it all aired, I had a couple buddies reach out and say, hey, man, I can do it and this and that. And I'm like, oh, man. But we ended up going with I know a lot of people said in the comments, take the 600 one, take the 6. Sometimes you don't always go with the cheapest one because it's a true deal. You pay for what you get. And the gentleman that offered 600, I could not find any reviews. I couldn't look at any of his work. And that concerned me. So the gentleman we did go with, we seen a lot of his work, and it was good. And he was transparent, and um, so we'll see what happens.
Cape mounts are expensive. Thank you, Brandon, for talking about your chicken today. I'm sorry for your loss, but you always teach me something I didn't know before.
Well, that's the that's just one of the deals that um, I want to learn as we go. This is why not feed different, maybe. I mean, if I had a whole bunch, I would, but I'm not going to change my whole feeding program over one chicken. I mean, we've got 700, 800, so the odds are still. I mean, I really think there was more to it than the crop. I mean, it was the sauerkraut or whatever. I can't pronounce it right, but there's a many things that it could have been to cause that. One was the compact at the back, so the you know floods couldn't go anywhere. Um, so it's just one of those deals. That smell I still can't get rid of though.
Um, Jacob's asking what I ran over in the subside. I didn't. The only really time I drive that subside is probably when I bring you guys along. But um, so I don't know. It could
Hello
be any of those
from
rocks.
or New York. I watched your channel. I bought Captain Kayson's T-shirt to help support the. Okay, awesome. I know we talked about that in the video. He had like 7 or 8 orders. So thank y'all so much for that because he's definitely going to need it. I told him he's going to be working for a minute. But
Hello, Stephanie. Brandon, Stephanie, how's your baby niece doing? Been praying for her, praying for you to get better. God bless you all, friend Robin from Virginia. She's actually doing really good. She's been home for, well, a week because she had her the 11th, which I believe was Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah, so she's a week old now, and she hasn't had to do anything different with the ventilator or anything. So, oh my gosh, I can't get my phone to. I'll show you a picture, which I think is funny because I had someone tell me in a comment that she looks like me, and I even think that she looks like some of Braylee's baby pictures, which Braylee's baby pictures look a lot like my baby pictures. But there she is. She is so stinking cute. I love her. We went up there this last weekend and visited. I couldn't. It was hard to put her down. Hard to leave.
no, yeah, with that talk, Captain Kayson's shirt, it is the leading shirt now.
Oh yeah, he's beating me by a
Yeah.
lot.
Let me get caught up here. 2517 Ranger team. Awesome. What's your opinion on formatting chicken feet? Man, if I didn't have so many, I probably would. But I mean, we feed way too much to even do that. Um, just right now, we feed at least 150 to 175 pounds a day. Doug, I'm not really for sure. I really I know it was compact or whatever. Mary said, "I'm getting Kayson made for something for his room." Well, that's awesome.
How's the new doggy and pups doing?
They're doing good. Mom does not like them on the shavings or the hay. We know that much.
Um, you know when the orders will be in?
Hopefully, in the next couple weeks. I got one one different or two shirts we're working on right now. The color might be off slightly, or I can just go with that particular brand. And I think I don't know. That's just a decision I'm gonna have to make. It isn't that I don't like the other filling. I just like these because they feel like they're kind of stretchy shirts.
It's got a lot of more polyester.
Yeah, and the other ones are 100% cotton, and I don't mind those, but I'm just so used to these here. So um, I don't know. We'll see.
She's so cute. How you feeling, Stephanie? Did you go to the doctor today? So yeah, I'm feeling. I mean, better ish. Just really tired, but I think that's more to do with all the antihistamines and stuff like that I've been taking. Um, Medicine just puts me to sleep. Almost any kind of medicine, it knocks me on my butt.
She said, "I gotta." You gotta admit though, for his first deer, he did amazing. He did. I know you helped him, but he still. What is up? Yeah, it was amazing. But you know, that boy, when we started working on it, I told him, I said, you're gonna have to learn how to shoot the crossbow. That's just it. So we got the crossbow. We went out there. We made him go through basically a whole day of hunter safety course, but I didn't realize it was like a 2 day one. Then I found out he didn't have to have it as long as it's with me. So we went out there and, he put, I think, 7, 8 arrows, and he never lost one of them. It was right there in the I would say, I don't know, probably one of those red coffee cup tips, um, within where it's supposed to be. So I felt like that was good enough compared to the way that me and his brother's been shooting. That's way better than what we have. And man, just playing that back, it's so amazing. That feeling's so great. And I caught myself and I felt it when it said, because I did. I said, this is one of the greatest moments as a father, or this is the greatest feeling as a father. I don't remember how I said it, but I felt the other kids around, and I had to backtrack, but it's one of the greatest. But he did that on his own, and he shook a little bit because where we taught him to put it, it was about that far from there. And honestly, if the deer wouldn't have squatted, might have been in trouble. But it doesn't matter. It happened. It's good.
Um, yes, did you make it to the doctor? I did end up going to the doctor this morning, but I plan on talking about my appointment and stuff tomorrow in the video. So make sure y'all watch it too. Just because y'all got the what's it called, bloopers early on. Um, she's so cute. Oh, I already read that one. Love your family. Kayson's such a sweetheart. I love how he admires his chickens, and Brandon, he cracked me up with Bushwhacker.
Yeah, Bushwhacker, something else.
I love that Kayson wanted to call his mama. He was so excited.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
If them kids didn't have practice, I would have been there.
It was, yeah, it's going to go in his room. It will have to be one bigger than that one if I mount it, just because, I mean, I'm a grown man now. So, I mean, it'd have been cool, back in the day, but it's all about watching the kids have fun and enjoy it. And, that's one thing I told Charlene. I said, when that deer come out, I didn't think one time I wished I could shoot that. I was just thinking, and I was just hoping that he got it, because the picture of the deer, I didn't get that camera zoomed in because I was attending to him, and I was about to have a heart attack and a stroke. I couldn't talk. I was shaking, and I seen him. I seen the deer jump, but I couldn't tell where it actually hit. But I heard a thump. So luckily, John and Charlene was able to see it on the camera, and you could see the arrow. So it's pretty neat.
Is Kayson a southpaw, aka a lefty? No. Well,
He's
he's ambidextrous.
yeah.
He
Some
like in
things
school he writes. Let me think about this. He writes left-handed, and but with all his sports, he's right-handed. But with the crossbow, he's left-handed because he does it from this side.
Yeah.
So he's whichever feels most comfortable, I guess. Leighton's left-handed, so I had a little bit of knowledge on what to do, how to get him to write and stuff on that. But
Hello from Kansas. Love you guys and the videos. Well, thank you so much.
Neil said keep a note on that date and get a little plaque for the deer.
Yep, that was a special, special day.
Neil says I'm ambidextrous. I can't write well with both hands.
It is found in an adult chicken paste, but the chicken. If you see messy butt feathers, give the hen a bit of olive oil sauce. Yeah, horse, but some. We are going in. I've got the clippers now. We're going to go in and clip the back of them. We've got way too many to go through that. Which we had somebody show up the other day and buy some, and then I got another guy going to be here Friday to buy some, and then we're trying to get down to our actual breeding stock.
I'm so glad that Kayson got that bug. I'm still excited about that. Hello from Panama City, Florida. Yeah, I saw the video. You were shaking, Brandon.
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's the deal. I've been trying so hard today. Every hunting video channel I can find, or page, I would try to send it there because that would be really cool just to show Kayson's big deer all over. So it hasn't took off yet, but there's a chance it will if it just gets in the right front of the right people.
Trisha says I was so impressed by Leighton on Captain Kayson getting his buck.
Yeah, it was.
And probably down deep. I mean, he's a boy. He's a kid. I mean, that he's probably he was jealous, but I'm so proud. I'm so happy that he didn't.
He didn't show
He
it.
didn't
if he
show
was.
it. Yeah, I'm like, because I know they probably tease each other back and forth. I'm gonna get the bigger book, blah 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 blah. But when it came down to it, he was so supportive, and he's a good big brother.
Neil says, "I'm hoping you still have some Captain Kayson hoodies next month. Winter is moving in. Suddenly occurred that his shirt would be hidden under a sweater. Yeah. So we are. I will be honest. We are ordering more shirts and hoodies of Captain Kayson's shirts, just because there's they did good, and the other ones, we pulled the numbers way back. If they sell out, they just have to order after Christmas, because I mean, just with just with the small order, we're already at about $16,000 worth of merch. So that's the reason why I was trying to do the pre-sale. And if we figured it right from the last couple times, once we do the merch launch, we'll usually sell 3,000 to 5,000 worth that night. So I don't know. It's a scary feeling, but you got to take chances, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, from Sharon in Somerville, South Carolina. Hope y'all are doing well. Doing good. Allergies are kicking Stephanie, it sounds like. Yep. Yep, it is. Is that the chicken that was huddled in the corner that Steph saved?
No, no, Lord, no. This was one of my big chickens.
Captain Kayson, the star of the show. We get these hunting newspapers, and I got in it once.
Yeah, I think it's just amazing. It was just neat of him talking about it all the time. Bean Farm said, "Dang, I forgot to buy merch." Yeah, we are. We'll have some. It'll be here in a couple weeks. Um, that way we'll pack it all live. But yeah,
Puppies are doing good.
I will say though, we our quail farm is about to take off. We're fixing to have to buy another quail pen. We've moved up to about 130 something quail now. The puppies are doing great. So if you ever run out of quail or you get a mass order or eggs, hey, let me know. Let me tell you.
Leighton was just showing he has grown into a good young adult.
Yeah, he has for sure.
Casino face when he got that buck made me cry. Fair play to him.
Yeah, it was a special moment. Yep, needed me to send you some fermented garlic honey. Huh, garlic honey.
Looked like Brandon was having a stroke and Kayson was jumping around and Brandon was struggling to breathe. Congratulations, I know y'all wanted that. There was nothing you could do with that chicken that passed away.
I know, but it was just going out there catching it. I wished I would have caught it sooner. It probably wouldn't have, mattered. But um, I was hoping. I really thought when I came up to the house, changed clothes, I was going to come back and save it, but it wasn't. How old are the puppies now? Oh, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks old that we know of since we found them. And I
Yeah,
think
maybe
I
about
think they
3.
was born that night. They had to have because there was nothing around that area the day before. They still had the umbilical cord.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Yep, quail are the best.
the garlics to keep Brandon away.
The quail that's out of the 2 dozen of quail eggs I purchased from you at the Okie Homestead Expo. Got a cat name figured out yet? Baby sounds good. I don't know. That might be the name, baby girl. That's what I seem to call her all the time.
Pups open their eyes around 2 weeks old. Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking they are probably about 3 weeks old because I think it's been about a week, something like that estimate. Are you guys going to keep Katie?
I think yeah.
She's just too
We've
sweet.
bonded too well. Um, she was getting on the side there for a little while, but then she quit. But I think that is because she got too far away from her puppies. We'd go down to the creek, and yeah, we're happy for Kayson as well.
Brad, I love you teasing Stephanie. My husband didn't realize you were cutting up. He said he's going to be sleeping on the couch. I explained it to him.
Do you already have buyers located for this selling your quilt? Not yet. We are going to really start trying to locate buyers. Hopefully, probably in the next week or two, because I got a hatch coming off tonight. They didn't hatch last night. I must have my days off, and that hatch tonight is probably 6, 7 dozen of quail, and I'll probably get I don't know. I don't know how many. A good percentage of them will hatch, and then we've already got like 100 and yeah, that's probably going to put us about 260, 270. And then we got two more full trays, and we're starting to get a full tray every other day now.
Neil says, Brandon, if you was a psychic and couldn't save the chicken, then you would blame yourself, but you're not, so don't beat yourself up with the what ifs.
I know I'm one of those what if persons, but hey, as y'all see though, getting to visit with y'all kind of already got me out of that groove. Not only that, and then seeing the, I try to never take care of business before I record or do live, but I've just seen it pop up and open it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the reason why I was 3 minutes late because I'm just like, but we're going to get it all figured out. Puppies open their eyes at 2 weeks. Who was more excited, you or Kayson? Um, I think I was more excited because Kayson's new to hunting, so it's a deer to him. You know, me, I've hunted all my life, and I've never seen anything like that, other than the deer we had a chance at back there a couple of weeks ago. But still, that deer is a lot bigger than mine. When did we start tonight? So glad to see. We just started. I think it was about 8:40. All right. I want to buy things for the kids. What do they need? That would be a Stephanie question. You'll have to communicate with her. I love watching the videos, seeing how excited Kayson's getting his first buck. And Brandon, you're a drummer. Yeah, I actually, I'm going to tell you what, I was scared for a few days afterwards. But I ended up figuring it out because the next day I started getting really, really tired. I'd wake up, I'd go to sleep. I mean, I wanted to sleep. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, did I just give myself a heart attack or a stroke or something? Because I would be awake an hour and I'm ready to go take a nap. But I forgot I started taking my allergy medicine again and I stopped it and I went back to normal. So, marshmallows for sore throat. I want to buy a thing. I love watching that video. Let's see. Will you be selling quilt eggs or babies? We'll probably be selling both. We're going to focus really, really hard this year on trying to make a profit off of the animals this year or next year. Last year, we pretty much, yeah, we spent all of it out of the pocket. Brennan, I love you teasing. Brennan, I love you teasing Stephanie. My husband didn't realize you. Oh, she read this, but was cutting up. He said he's going to be sleep on the couch. Yeah. And that's one of those, like, the sense of humor like that. You got to have that. And I'll be honest, it seemed like me and Steph talked about it a couple weeks ago. I told her, I was like, it seemed like once we got in the house and, you know, everything started getting fast and it just seemed like that started fading away. So, it's one of those, not all the way fade away, but like we don't always leave everything in videos that we record, it's just cutting up, having fun. And sometimes it just really depends on how I feel when I'm editing. We put 36 eggs in an incubator and on lockdown, half hatched so far. Well, that's awesome. I believe God sent her to you to help with your heart heal because of Princess Layla. Yes, I do believe that, and especially Bushwhacker. I miss Bushwhacker dearly. I really, really do. And I know it's silly. I'm a grown man, but yeah, I do. Um, call the cat Snowball. Yeah, that just isn't sticking with me. I'm either baby girl or baby, or I don't know. Brandon teasing you like my husband does me. I love how you tease. He teased you. Did you get Katie to the vet yet? Being no, I have. We haven't done none of that yet. Um, like I say, she's been isolated in the trailer for probably a week and a half, 2 weeks, and she took very very good care of them puppies. Them puppies are big butterballs.
They are. They look like something off of um the Airbud.
Yeah. Trish says the cat was funny on the live last night. Yeah, she's something else. Has Katie met Carly Dixie yet? Yes. They don't
They
hang
just
out.
bark.
They just bark. What are the total of shirts for the pre-sale, Brandon? I think we are right about 185, 190. I don't know. It might be a little more than that because after talking about telling Kayson he's going to have to sell a bunch of shirts to pay for his deer, he did. There were several orders come in, so we may be a little more than that.
Kathy says, I commented on the video from today. You will have a meal prepared tomorrow because Steph will put you in the hospital.
Yeah. Figure out what's wrong with it. Did you ever figure out what was wrong with your side by side, Brandon? I remember one of the past videos it suddenly quit. Yes, it ended up blowing a fuse, and that was because of the headlights out, and I believe the water got in there and blew it. How are you guys, Stephanie? Your husband fixed your tires. It was low today. Yep, I ended up putting all green stuff in them, and that's what I was joking at. And I made some reels, and so if people don't know us, they're definitely probably going to watch the video because I said my wife did not fix me dinner last night, so I'm letting the air out of her tires, or she tried to take off without me, and then I'll let you watch the next one come out. I did another one when you called. So yeah, Brian sent a sticker. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
We missed you, Steph. Hey, I'm still kicking it. There's Ed says, look up my. Oh, he's talking to Edward. I'd love to meet y'all. He must have got out here a little bit earlier.
Brendan, your voice was quivering. Yep. I know, going back looking at that video, I literally had to take a deep breath.
You're going to have to get a new freezer if y'all keep getting deer.
Yeah, we need 4 more. I think 4 more is what our count is. Ed Kirkpatrick, howdy folks. 121 days until the Okie Homestead Expo. It's getting here. The puppies will need to get their first set of shots in 6 weeks. You have to be careful with them getting parvo that little. Yeah, we've raised a couple set of puppies, and I'll just break the news so y'all can be prepared. I know everybody's going to want Katie to be fixed, and we're not going to get her fixed. I want to figure out. I'm going to send her DNA off and see what kind of dog she is, and I just want to see. Because sometimes I did regret if Dixie would have never lost her leg. I don't know.
I know we planned on getting her fixed. I think before, but then we was kind of like.
It's just
we was backing out because she had the puppies and she's a really good mama, and now it's kind of sad she can't have any more puppies, but it's better for her because she gets around great. She gets around just like if she had 4 legs.
Hey Jason, how are you?
And you said don't tell her.
Yeah.
I remember when Dixie had our puppies. Brandon, did you get my email from Amazon Chicken Doors?
I think so. Maybe request or talking about the. I've had those chicken doors, and I'll be honest, I wasn't impressed with them. I had one and I actually gave it away. I don't remember who came here, but I did. We had so many blackbirds. We had so many blackbirds in our yard today. They would go from the backyard to the front yard. I literally felt like that movie, The Birds.
No, I haven't seen. I remember seeing one movie that there was a lot of birds. I think it was a scary movie though, back in the day, but I don't think it was named Birds. Um,
Hey, Bushwhacker was your friend. Do not feel ashamed. We understand. I know that video was starting to take off, that short, and he just pops up. He's the thumbnail there.
could Katie breed with Toby to have more puppies?
Mm-mm.
No.
Toby's leaving. Toby will be gone here soon. I've reached out to all of the. I did what everybody said to reach out to the rescue people, and not one of them has messaged me back. I want to give it about a week, and I know some people's ask, well, why is the llamas in there? Well, the llamas is in there because that's what they grew up with, and they're okay with that. But they do not like anything small in there, and yeah.
John said, I've seen your video stuff where your voice was croakery. Hope you're feeling better soon. Yep, I'm getting there. Bullet Birds was an Alfred Hitchcock movie. So you're an amazing mom. Are you going to have a Bushwhacker shirts? Love you guys from Pennsylvania.
No, Bushwhacker's gone, and eventually, I'm the type of person I don't like to, not memories, but whatever you call it. Hey guys, I watch your show every day from Gainesville, Georgia. Well, thank you so much for watching.
Mary said Toby may be the daddy. Who knows? She may have been on the farm already.
No, that dog hadn't been on the farm. We are out here too much all day long. Might have to have the kids help pack it. Yeah, they will. We do every year. Yeah, they do.
And Dutch and Joy, I think about Brandy, has been having a rough time. Keep her daughter in your prayers.
Yes,
I know. She had that surgery, and it's going to be a
long road.
I did like that machine, though. That was pretty cool. Did you watch that?
That was pretty neat.
Moving the legs so you don't have to do it yourself. Ed says, Brandon, did you ever get the post puller out of the back of Stephanie's old car?
Yeah, I got one. That's the second one. I literally used ours in a video like the day before that. Yeah. You never know. You might need another one because the way I lose things around here. They work good. I actually pull the traps up with them. I need to get me a longer chain, but like sometimes those anchors are really deep, and we didn't have any anchors there for a little while, so I was pulling the anchors up with them.
President, I asked a question. If you guys had your Facebook page hacked, I was sent a message that I won a big prize from y'all and had to pay shipping and handling.
Nope, we will never do that. If we ever give anything away, it is on a live. Well, that's one of them. I need to check and see.
Have you decided which pup you're keeping, if you are keeping any? No. Yeah, that is a scam. Sharon's right. We don't ever give away anything, like Brandon said, unless we're face to face or something. I had to have a knee replacement surgery. Rehab was very painful. I didn't have one of those Machines wish I had one seeing hers. Yeah. John, we have a video out every day. So on my channel, which y'all are watching now, mine will go out tomorrow, and then it's every other day. And then the main channel, Eddy Family Farm, went out today, and it will go out every other day. So we have one for you guys every single day.
Yep, we tried to.
Let's see. Gotta love our Georgia folks, Lori says.
Yep.
Has Leighton caught anything in his traps lately?
No. Actually, the traps are pulled up right now. Well, they're not pulled up. They're actually set off.
Have you found anyone interested in the puppies yet?
Yes, we've got pretty much all of them that we've got emails. We've only got like 3 that has confirmed, but the other ones are waiting to get back. But I think we want to keep one, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth.
What are you decorating for Christmas? I decorate after Thanksgiving dinner. That's pretty much what we do. We wait till Thanksgiving's over, and then we'll have our lights up.
We just have to replace some of the brackets. Their lights never went down.
And keep up the good work. There's a Great Pyrenees Animal Rescue in Texas. Have you contacted them?
I've contacted 6 of them. So I spoke with the vet today. Talked to her about the chicken to see what else I could have done, and she said we could have sent some of the stuff off. And I was like, no, we ain't going to go down that road. We'll just monitor it. But I did talk to the vet and told her the situation with Toby. And like I said, I'll try to find her a good home or to the rescue deal, and it hasn't. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to give it another week or so. Yeah, we are never going to give anything away, not unless it's right here. And it's kind of sad because we used to give stuff away all the time.
Every live.
All the time, every live. But then it got to where so many people were getting scammed by people saying we was giving stuff away. And it didn't matter. We would repeat it here multiple times. We will not give anything away, not unless you are talking to us face to face, real time. And that's the same thing as in one of the ads the other day. What's wrong? If we give it away, it's going to be here. Don't buy into that stuff.
Kenner says, tell Kayson, congrats on that deer.
Definitely will. First of all, I love your family and videos. Please pray for me. I have had a heart attack and been in and out of since then. It's caused a lot of damage. We will definitely keep you in our prayers.
Yes, we will, Anita.
That is scary. That is scary.
Saw a picture of me supporting y'all at Tractor Supply.
Sweet.
Sorry, guys.
She got the cough and the sneezes.
Yep, blow my nose. Y'all don't want to see that.
I'm not very far behind. Does Chase still film for y'all? I haven't seen him in a while. Then again, I must be behind. Yeah, he still films and still comes out and helps on the farm. I mean, that you may see him from time to time when we got to have extra help, but that's pretty much all he does is film or help us when we need it. You staying hydrated, Brandon? Yep. Prayers for all. Love watching both of you. Yeah, did the mouse ever come out of the shadow? I guess so. We did find one deceased today. Keep up the good work. Huh. The two black and white puppies look like twins. Yeah, one of them's got a little attitude. Yep, just block that person. There's one person that wants. Well, actually, there's two. So I don't know which one we're going to go with yet. Thank y'all for clearing that up. Deleted. Well, I'm glad you did. It's a shame so many people out there tries to scam people. I would love to visit America. Maybe one day. I might put my Christmas tree up November 30th. Yeah. Connor says, tell Kayson congratulations on the deer. We will definitely do that. Brandon, do you need help with the Facebook page? No. I mean, the Facebook page. It's not an issue with the Facebook. Um, there for a little while, it was just because we didn't really do much with the Facebook page because it was so scary that somebody was going to hack into it. But now they've got so many ways to keep that from happening. That'd be fun to enter in some free stuff. I don't know. We may do that. We may do one here soon. I've always enjoyed giving things away and just because I know there's people out there that you know they can't. They're on a fixed budget and they can't afford things or some of them are merch and sometimes they win it and that's another thing. If we give something away, they win. We will pay for the shipping. We never ask for any money. Never. So if anybody asks for any money, that is a scam. Yeah, the puppy's been spoken for, but if you're interested, send an email, and if something happens, we'll put you next in line. Every YouTube channel gets targeted by those. Yes, it's crazy. What's in the Jackery box? That one is the Jackery 2000, and that one is the Jackery 2000. Yeah, they're both Jackery 2000s. Hope she doesn't get the rest of the family sick before Thanksgiving.
It's not contagious. It's sinuses. Sinuses is not sickness. That's something I've always said. People are always like, I don't even want to get into it. It's not a sickness. It is something. Never
Just
mind.
an infection.
Yep. Can't give sinuses to someone
That's
else.
what I had all the time when I was a kid.
What's your credit card? Someone somehow got my information on a credit card company, sent me an email with fraudulent charges. Yeah, you gotta watch everything nowadays.
Yeah, and that's the whole deal. Like, we will not purchase anything online, not unless it is a credit card. Because if you purchase it with your debit card, you can't dispute it. But if you do with your credit card, you can dispute that.
Did you find the snake that the snake skin?
Nope.
I've been living on Claritin, Flonase, and Vicks. Yep. Flonase and Zyrtec and Sudafed. Drink some tea with honey and a bit of honey stuff. Mm.
Have you found any info on the sauerkraut? Yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, it could be the feed. They could have ate too much. Could be compact, and
I keep thinking you're saying sauerkraut.
I
That
know.
is nasty.
Well, this stuff was nasty, but I don't know if I actually took that. But I really, really think it was compact. There was stuff in it, but I really think there was multiple cysts as well. I don't know. It was just because I looked to see like what fat looked like on the inside of a chicken, and it didn't look that way. This was bright yellow knots. Steph, get a lemon, cut it the top off, and stuff it in peppermints.
Hey, these right here
She loves those things.
is like candy. I know you shouldn't sleep with cough drops in your mouth, but I do. I keep it, and it's the only way that I can actually sleep at nighttime.
Good evening, Eddy family. Hated that the chicken didn't make it. Was so sad. So proud of Kayson the Big Buck. Please tell him we are proud of him. I will definitely do that. We did sit up and read him a lot of comments the other night. He was just tickled to death.
Justin says that reminds me to stock up on cold and flu medicine, cough drops, hot tea, and Sprite. Yeah, so that's uh Addison, Kayson, and Braylee are all taking. I have them every morning taking Dimetap and Zyrtec because Addison's actually the one that started with the allergies, but she only lost her voice. She didn't have drainage, nothing. She just lost her voice. And Kayson and Braylee just have the sniffles and a little bit of a cough, but they're not losing their voice or nothing.
Sandy says, "How do you choose to pick a free?" I think back then we would write a number down, and everybody would guess the number, and whoever guessed it or was the closest, they would have a draw off, and then the winner would pick them that way. But we haven't done that in 3-4 years.
A couple shots of whiskey will help you.
That's what my grandma used to always say.
Right, Amy. Happy birthday, Wendy. Do you guys pick people and say you won on Facebook?
Nope. If we do anything, it's right here. I guess we are live on Facebook right now. But if it is on Facebook, it is going to be live right here.
Yeah.
It's going to be today's time. Ed said, I remember when the kids would pick a number between 1 and 100.
Yeah.
But then it got to be like we couldn't keep up that way neither. So kind of outgrown itself. I like the little white puppy. I know a lot of people do.
I like the black and white one. I think there's a girl and a boy that's black and white. I used to fix a hot tea tonic when someone in the household got sick.
You say hot toddy?
That she said tonic, but probably about the same. Stephanie, have you tried a neti pot for sinus infection? No, I haven't. I need to. That's something we need to purchase. You know,
what?
a neti pot and just keep it put up. It's. I don't know how to explain it. How would y'all explain a neti pot?
What's it do? Do you eat it?
It's for a sinus infection.
Oh.
You don't eat it. You should try a hot toddy, Stephanie, especially at bedtime. My nephew and I would love to move down there, but moving from here to there isn't going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, it cleans your sinus passages. They said to sleep with 3 pillows and also raise the head of your bed. That will help your cough and mucinex. Yep. Flushes out your nasal passages. Any house additions planned since you have been in for a year? No, there's nothing we plan on doing. The girls are just fine sharing a room still. They have their bed set up, and yeah, they're all.
We're not very needy people.
Yeah, we're not very needy. Just because they told us that um, after a year or whatever, we can switch things up or add things we need.
But a lot of that, though, it goes back to the kids. Us, when we moved out of our house, we actually lived in a 2-bedroom house then.
You know, we drove by there today because the train was there for tumbling, and Braylee started crying.
Are you serious?
She said, I remember when after bedtime, I would walk into the kitchen and no one saw me, and I'd get snacks because Kayson was hungry. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, man. But, that's just something that I thought was really cool. Not cool, but, they had everything, and we downsized to a little bit of nothing other than our clothes to move in the camper for 16 months. And then they slowly started getting stuff back, and they just appreciate it more.
Are you going to put your dad's motorcycle in the shed for the winter?
Well, hopefully we get it sold before then.
Yeah.
I got somebody messaging back and forth right now, and I seen a comment the other day is like, I'm very interested, but I couldn't find it again. So I was like, hopefully, I think you mentioned the video. If you're the one interested in the motorcycle, send me an email, please.
Yes, we need it gone.
We need it gone
before it rust and get bad. Are you getting closer to starting on the new hatchery?
Yes and no. I do want to get the 4th and final chicken coop up, and the hatchery will probably start at somewhere beginning of the year, maybe February, March, something like that. We want to get a couple more loans paid off because obviously I'm going to just get somebody come in and build it. That way it's up and it's ready to go. But we're going to build it to where if for some reason it does not, the hatchery don't work, we still have a barn that's got like a
maybe a brooder or
not a brooder, but the front half will be like a medical barn. It'll be where we can keep babies and stuff, and it'll be all heat and air. And then outside we'll have individual stalls.
Not all take care and stuff. You take care too. Lynn, thank you. I will, and you do the same.
Kat says, I'm loving my factor meals. With my health issues, some nights it's hard to stand to make a healthy meal. But the factor meals are healthy and very tasty. Thank you for sharing those. Yes, they are healthy and very tasty. And hopefully this don't do that. I'm going to, because people think just say it when I say people really enjoy those, so I'm going to save that comment.
Tracy says, I want to get the kids or stuff for the kids. Do they need anything for Christmas? Need? Not really. I mean, they really have everything, but I don't know. I know Kayson's all about tracks, He wants the biggest track there ever is, and I'm like,
I guess it'd just be one of those deals. Just to ask them, write it down, put it in an email. If it shows up, it shows up.
yeah,
And that's the deal. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to get them anything,
yeah.
but we're not going to take y'all's blessing away neither. So,
I just realized I'm wearing my Badger, Skittles, and Cowboy shirt from 2023.
do you guys pick people and say you went on Facebook? No, we do not.
Ram, pull the electric tape off. Tape off your side by side. It's on a roll bar flopping in the wind.
I'll check that out tomorrow.
Um, Tracy says, I want to get something for the kids. They're very good kids.
So, I guess you just have to write a list down and put it. No, I don't want to list it, but just have it in a document. If somebody asks, you can send it to them. But
Yeah.
I don't want to post it though.
Send me an email. Send us an email. There you go. I give my grandchildren gift cards so they can go buy what they want. That's what we're getting to the point of doing on. I mean, obviously, we are the kids as parents, so we're going to not just give them money right now. We buy them things, but like our nieces and nephews and stuff that are older, they're getting money for Christmas. They already know it. That's what all the family does.
Cindy, yes, I've reached out to the place in Texas, and I've reached out to a place in Colorado and a place in Oklahoma City. There's like 6 different places that I've reached out to.
Justin said, I'm going to get those factor meals soon. They look so good when you have them on your videos.
They are really good, and every single one of them that we've ever ate is really, really juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a seafood person, so I don't eat the seafood. But if it's
The
the
chicken is
chicken
really good.
is absolutely amazing.
Pork chops are really good. The steak was
is
really good.
But I love the chicken.
Yep. My 18-year-old nephew said he doesn't want anything for Christmas.
Does Kayson still have his Nerf things? So yes, he still has them in his room, but he did say it's been about 2 weeks ago that he was going to gather all of his. You know how he uses his hands. He says, "I'm gonna gather all that stuff up now that I'm getting to be a big boy. I'm getting to be a big kid now, and I don't have time or I don't play with them toys like that anymore. I'm going to give them to kids that don't have stuff or don't have toys or something like that." It was very, very touching. He's all about helping the homeless or helping people to feed them. He's I don't know. It's just amazing. He's got such a big heart.
Just says I have a crazy work schedule. Some days I'm not able to work or cook.
Yeah, I understand that.
What a sweetheart. How much are the factor meals?
I think they average about 9, maybe 9 to 10. I don't. It's somewhere around there. I mean, I've seen people say, yeah, they're expensive. Yes, I mean, but we can't. If me and her go eat, it costs us $40 to go eat, and that's just for lunch. So everything is expensive, but it just really depends on. I guess the dollar value is different to every person. Um, I'm back. What's moving?
A pet.
I'm back. I was listening to pop in and out, taking care of things around here. I should say goodnight. It's getting late for me. All right. Good night. Thank you so much.
There you go. Howard explains an Eddy pot. It's a small pot used for nasal irrigation, flushing sinuses with a saline salt water. solution to relieve congestion from colds, allergies, and
I
sinuses,
seen
flies,
that
hearing, mucus, and dust.
the other day, and I really thought about getting it because I've been stocked up. But it had two deals. They put it in the nose, and you push the button, and it cleaned it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought about getting that,
They say it works really good. You should have got it.
but I've also, yeah, I would have never dreamed that. But I don't know where this came. I took a kid to a mental institution, and there was another kid in the waiting area, and he took a piece of iron, that iron they knit stuff
Mm.
with. He put it,
Yarn?
yeah, yarn.
I was
He
like,
put it,
iron.
he put it in his nose and sniffed it and coughed it up and ran it maybe out of his mouth or through his other. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. It's all connected. That's why when you get sinus infection, it goes from here to here to here. It's all connected, which kind of sucks.
Living Life Loving said my four girls had their own bedrooms during the night. They all ended up sharing a bed. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's been many, many nights when we first got the house, you'd go in and all four kids would be in Leighton's bed, or three of them would be in there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've seen it at the drug mart and at Walmart. Put Vicks on your chest and put a little bit around your nose. I've heard that, and I did buy Vicks one time. Like I feel recently, or even like on your socks and
I
put
can't
socks.
I can't do Vicks. They did they got me on the rookie.
Dead notification, or not notification, but when you had to go in the house.
Yeah, they got me on the rookie mistake, and I can't use Vicks no more. So, if anyone's in here and you're ever wanting to be a cop, don't fall for the rookie mistake. When you go into a Signal 30 house and they've been there for about 3 or 4 weeks, and it's a bad smell, they say put Vicks around your nose so you don't smell it. Don't do that.
Heck, I'm 66 years old. My brother and I slept in the same room till we were teenagers. Steph, any better? Little bit.
I'm thinking about those factor meals. Getting old. 77 might help me out. Hey, I'm telling you, they're good. Edward says, Kayson has a good father too. Teaching him yet.
It's Katie.
Huh? How's she out?
I don't know, but is she putting them back?
We'll have to go out there in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to move them again.
She's grounded.
I don't mind her moving them. I just want to know where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her?
No, I was just looking on here to see if she's coming back over here.
Pam said, no notification. I know. I wished, because I will show you. Let me see if I can pull it up. That's weird.
Julie said, I used to work in pathology, and that's one smell that you never get over. Yes, Kayson he's very parenting. We don't have factory meals here. We have HelloFresh. I've heard of HelloFresh. We may have done. Did we do a HelloFresh, or was that? I know someone else did. Maybe.
I'm not for sure.
Kayson is winning in the shirt sales.
He thinks it's just so cool. He's got his own shirt, which he deserves it. All of them deserve it. I'm trying to show. I want to show y'all where it says.
How they started rebuilding the building that got destroyed in the fire in the old video. In that one video, has Kayson been Charleston lately? No, Kayson hasn't been there. We haven't really been to the city much. But no, that building, they haven't done nothing with it. And it was an older building, like an older, so they may not even rebuild. And it was a corner lot, so they may just make it vacant. I don't know.
I hope they don't get me in trouble for this, but so y'all look right here, and I'm going to show y'all why. Let it. If y'all look right here, it's back. Well, it's all backwards, so you ain't gonna be able to read it. But it shows notification, which that would be y'all notification, and it says 721 people was notified of the video I posted today. But it says YouTube recommended 12,000 people to view the video. And subscriber feed, they have 645. So I don't know how they choose who gets it and who don't get it.
Catherine says, well, tonight I'm watching you guys on YouTube. I usually watch on Facebook, but YouTube has a lot of commercials.
Yeah. And we used to have control over that, but we don't like we used to. But in a way, sometimes that's good around Christmas. And that's just not ours. It's everybody, because that's companies basically paying Google to advertise.
Pamela said it wasn't backward for us.
Oh, it wasn't? It was backwards for me.
It's crazy why some get it and others don't.
We tried a list, and boy, and honestly, I really tried to figure out how to send out like
Hey,
a
White
list
Rock.
on our website, like get a list and say, hey, videos uploaded. I guess that would be. I wonder how many emails you can send at once. I wonder how many. I don't know.
Dawn said, I've always been notified. Okay, I guess we do have factor here. Just need to put Canada in it. No, Leighton doesn't get jealous about Kayson having a shirt. Not at all.
Nope.
Kirby says, I'm watching you guys on YouTube because you are special to me, because you have a lot of interesting things you do on your videos.
Well, thank you. And like I said, it's just the everyday life. Just get up and go and see what happens today.
Edward says, that's strange. I did not get a notification, but Sue got a notification and told me about the live. Can you explain how you decided on your land, and any tips living in a camper or on land with a family?
So, honestly, it was, I mean, it was all by the grace of God, because it was a plan from God, because we never knew anything about this land. Like I say, we knew our house was going to be built, but we didn't know when. And
we pretty much figured out where to put the house by looking at the blueprint, or not the blueprint, what's it called? The landscape or whatever. You seen this and you was like, here's the opening, here's a good spot for the house.
Yeah, but we was given an acre first.
Well, yeah.
And then the camp, now I'm lost. They're wanting to know how we put the house where we did, or how we chose
just
the
how
land.
how we come about the land and everything. What size shirt does Leighton wear? I have No, you sure I want to bless him with. He wears I think adult small is what we are actually going to be getting him. Brandon said, "Do you have a plan for Toby if you can't find a place for him?" Not really a plan.
It's not a plan that I want to go with, but I'm not taking. I mean, we're taking chances all the time. That's just one of the deals. But like I said, we visited with the vet today, and being that he's vicious to other animals, um, there's no other safe place that he could go to a actual home to not say he won't attack another one.
Commercials help with the pay.
Brandon, is that decaf? Also, can you talk about how you decided the land choice? Um, that was where it read. So
Let you answer that.
I'm trying to think how it worked. So I'm Native American. I'm Chickasaw Indian, and me and Steph actually got on a list for a native house um, when we first got together, and we'd been on the list for about 10 years, and they called up and said, "Hey, we're ready to um, find the land to put y'all build the house, or do y'all have some?" So I was actually talking to the sheriff, and the sheriff said, "Hey, there's 17.5 acres out there on whoa, whoa, yeah, there's 17.5 acres available." And I said, "Well, there ain't no way for that." He said, "Well, call the guy and see, how much he see if he'd break it up. Say 1 or 2 acres." So I'll call the guy, and I told him, I said, "Hey, would you be interested in selling, 2 or 3 acres? I want to put a house on it and, raise my family out in the country." And he said, "No, I really, really don't want to break it up. It's 17.5 acres." And I was just like, "Okay, all right, I appreciate it. Thank you." And I hung up the phone. And because I was like, "There's no way in the world." Or sheriff said, "What'd he say?" And he's like, "He wouldn't break it up." And he said, "What do you want for all of it?" And I said, "I don't know. There's no way in the world we could afford it." And he said, "Well, call him back and see what he wants for all the land. And if you can't get it all, I will try to get half of it or something, and we'll figure something out." So I called him back, and he gave me a number, and it was a good number. And I went to the bank. No, I called, and I said we found land, and we was going to buy it. And so that's how we found the land. And by choosing the house, um, well, how we moved out here, this was one thing I kept didn't tell the truth about at the very beginning. And now it's fun. I'm kind of ashamed of not saying the truth. Um, was we said we moved out here to start our farm, and we did, but the main reason was we couldn't afford to pay a rent payment and a land payment. So that's the reason why we went and bought the camper, and we went ahead and moved out here, and got it started. But it was rough at the very beginning, but I would not change it for anything. It made us strong together as a family. It was absolutely amazing. Brandon, what editing program do you use? I'm struggling to edit my video. I use Filmora 9. It's 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 not a program that you would just jump in if you didn't know nothing about it. I used another one a couple years before I have changed to it, but once you've learned a program, they're easy. Not one on your live last night, just Stephanie. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I know y'all love Toby. Yeah, we do, but and I wish there was something else. But going back, he may be responsible for several of the animals being gone or being hurt. He showed up as recommended for me. I checked it out and liked it and subscribed. What state are you in? We are in Oklahoma. You all right, babe?
Coughs gives me a headache.
I'll take some ibuprofen.
Well, I did earlier, so it's not like a full blown headache. Yep, Leighton does have the OU air freshener.
Thank you for the story. I plan doing the same with my family in the next year. Location is still temporary, Kentucky or Texas. It is rough, but it does make your family stronger.
Did you catch the bird that got out on the last night's live? I don't think you noticed during the live.
Yeah, we did.
If you're not getting notifications, check your phone settings. Some notifications for YouTube may be shut off. That's a good idea too. Just the regular phone. It's cold now.
Brandon, I know you made sacrifices in the beginning for the greater good for your family. I totally understand that. I admire all of you for making that sacrifice to be able to make it home. Yes, and that was the deal. We did. We sat down and told the kids that it was going to be rough for a little while. We didn't know how long, but if we stuck together and we worked together as a family, one day it would all come together and it would be a really, really nice place. And I can still remember the day, maybe it's Leighton that found the stake for the property. Yeah, I can still remember that day because I remember flying the drone back, trying to follow us all walking down the hill. Yeah. But neuter Toby might be a good one. Neuter Toby might be a good one animal family member. Yeah, we're not taking any more chances. I'm sorry, but it just caused too much heartache. And, going back, at the very beginning when she wouldn't leave the baby, she'd take the babies away from mama's, we should have knew something wasn't right there. So, but anyway, we got to go figure out where Katie is out and she is moving puppies or something. So, anyways, we're going to hop off here. Thank each and every one of y'all for watching. If y'all would go get the hunting reel or short and share it with just go out and share it. I would love to see that one take off. And I've never really asked that for much or for any other reels like that, but I really don't think it would take much to make that one go viral, and that would be really, really cool. So anyways, we're going to sign off for tonight. Thank each and every one of y'all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful night, guys. God bless.
Good night.